And on the mound, Max Fried. He's 4-2, a 3.38 ERA. Career-wise, 66-28 with a 3.06 ERA. You know about his first two starts of the year and how rough they were, how rotten they were. Well, in his last 8 since then, he's 4-2 with a 2.01 ERA. Had a 3-hit shutout right here at Truist Park back on April 23rd against Miami. And his last start, also a 9-inning effort. He gave up 1 earned run in 9 innings to the Cubs.
CJ looking for his first ever hit against Max. And into the right field corner. There it is. Going to slap against the wall right at the 325 mark. And C.J. Abrams has his 23rd extra base hit.
Soft little liner. Ozzy's got it. Yes. Where was Abrams going? I don't know, but it works out well for Atlanta.
It looked like C.J. Abrams had a read, and then he doubted himself and started taking off.
And Joey trying to drop one down the right field line. That will hit fair. He will round the bag and Duvall up with it. So the Nats 2 for 3 already. And that's going to drop into center. Goodness, what is up with the Nats in the first inning of this series? That is 7 hits yesterday and today. First inning combined.
Shallow center. Is anybody going to get there? Ozzy's waving his arm. He's got it. Nats strand 2. Bravo's coming up.
Jake Irvin trying to get his first win in May. He has pitched well enough to win 3 or 4 games already.
4 starts here in the month of May. 0-3, 3.09 ERA. One of his better months here in the big leagues.
And there's a Irvin-like fastball upstairs. Jake strikeout number 45 in just over 57 innings. Well, he went. Really no need for an appeal. Nick Lentz called him out. And a couple of Ks on Harris and Riley.
Wow. And Jake Irvin strikes out the Atlanta Braves. Fans the side here in the bottom of the first inning.
There's Jesse Winker to lead it off.
Struck him out. Sweeper takes care of Winker. First K tonight from Max. Inning number 2. 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. And he is going down on strikes. Fried got him with a curveball. 1, 2, 3 they go in the second. Gave up 3 hits in the first inning, did Max, but he buckled down in the second. 2 strikeouts and a 1-2-3 frame. Buries this and the ground is short. He runs extremely well, as we said, but RC has got him. Number 9 hitters are now 0 for 19 against Max Fried so far this year. That's pretty good. Here comes the payoff. Got him. Chased again. That's a hard pitch to lay off. 3 strikeouts for Fried. Shallow to center. Harris in. Harris takes 7 in a row retired for the man Max Fried. He already has 5 strikeouts. He's only faced 7 hitters. Duvall, this is going to drop. He's on base again here. So first time the Braves have had a runner in scoring position against Irvin.
Straightaway center. Had a loud sound. Young drifting back. Setting himself up for a throw. And CJ will cut it off and relay it. And the Braves have a runner at 3rd and 2 outs. Breaking ball. Well done. Nice big hop for Vargas. And Jake Irvin induces some more soft contact. There's a rocket to left, and Joey's 2 for 2. Last 8 ball games now. 9 for 29.
Slow roller to Arcia. He will get the lead runner. That's all they'll get, but a good job by Orlando and Ozzy. Ground ball to the left side. Orlando another opportunity. Makes another good play. And they turn 2. The scoop by Olsen is the cherry on top that sends us to the bottom of the 4th.
Bottom 4. Austin Riley leads off. Swinging strikeout first time. There goes the bat. Look out, boys. It's right above the Nats dugout into the screen. Strike 3 call. Nick Lentz took a look, took him a second, and that's number 7.
Again, his curveball almost plays like a slider. Up in the zone, short break, 85, just beauty.
Well, they both thrown the same number of pitches. One has 3 more strikes than the other. Irvin 38, Fried 35, and the Nats are continuing to get some hits here. Doesn't always happen against this guy. Another leadoff man aboard, and this is the 3rd time tonight.
Max throws over, and he gets Winker leaning. Ozzy, even if he didn't apply the tag, he was out of the base path. 26 career pickoffs now for Max Fried.
The most of any active pitcher since he first broke into the big leagues. He has been the best.
Painted on the outside corner. Wonderful 3-2 pitch.
Max Fried, his 4-seam fastball looks like a cutter because it does not run. It doesn't even stay straight. It's got some movement to it coming back into righties.
Struck him out on the inside corner. Max Fried's 750th strikeout of his career. And he does it with a little frozen pizza.
Jake goes with the breaking ball that stayed outside. First walk, and only his 10th walk of the year in 61 innings. That's what the Nats are looking for. Abrams, Vargas, And with the catcher running, plenty of time to turn their 54th double play. Breaking ball for the strikeout. His best against a lefty so far. That's number 8.
So between the two pitchers, 13 strikeouts, no runs. There have been 7 hits, but nothing to show for it. Liner to right, charging Duvall. What a play! Sliding catch in right for Adam Duvall.
Another good example of what we're talking about here with the little things, right? If Adam Duvall does not make this play with the great speed of Young, it's at least a double and maybe more, but he times it up perfectly and makes himself a really nice play out there in right field.
Breaking ball hanging, and it went banging into right field. C.J. Abrams 2 for 3, and he has 4 hits in this series. Welcome home, Atlanta native.
This should get him off the base paths quickly. 5, 4, 3. Another double play.
Jake Irvin, outstanding. See if the 27-year-old right-hander, his 35th big league start, can keep things where they are. Right by him. Ties his career high. That's number 9. Harris, good jump, swing and a miss. The jump matters not, and that's it. We're going top 7, and you know your pitcher's having a good night when you haven't heard the chop this late in this ballpark.
Pitch change with Jacob Barnes, 15th game for him. Right, he's been a good matchup for him. 6 for 35 this year. Right-handers.
Ozuna 1 for 4 yesterday. He's reached base safely in 20 consecutive games. So like about every 2-3 days, there's a brand new streak of some sort for Marcell Ozuna this season.
Marcell Ozuna hits his high and deep to left center, and Atlanta has the lead in the 7th on a big fly from the big man.
Who else would it be in this situation other than Marcell Ozuna? That's a cutter at 92 miles an hour that sits right back over the middle of the plate. He's all over it, hitting at 107 miles an hour and 413 feet away.
His 16th homer of the year, that leads everybody in the National League, and that thing was a no-doubter. Olsen gets this by Senzel, so a homer and now a single. Murphy the other way. Thomas can't get there. Olsen hustles into third. They're at the corners.
Braves have him at the corners, 1 down, leading 1-0. And the bat will be in the hands of Jared Kelenic, who's 0 for 2 in the ball game, but he's happy to see somebody other than Jake Irvin, the starter.
Kelenic the other way. Winker has it. Olsen tags, and it's 2-0 Atlanta. Kelenic driving in Olsen.
Once that bullpen gate opened, the Braves were able to jump all over that next reliever, Barnes.
And Max Fried back out there in a 2-0 game here in the 8th. Broken bat, liner to Arcia. Winker scrambles back to first. And he is striking out there on as good of a curveball as you will see from Max Fried. Trying to get one more out here in the 8th. This should do it. Arcia has it. Well. Here we go again. Another masterpiece from Fried. Scoreless through 8.
So for Rysell, 12 for 14 with the save opportunities this year. 14 strikeouts to just 5 walks. He's had a great walk rate so far.
Abrams smokes it, but right to Ozzie Albies. Awaits a 2-2. Struck him out. And Washington down to their final out. Struck him out, and the Braves win. 9th shutout of the year for Atlanta, most in Major League Baseball.
But Max Fried was the story tonight again. After 9 innings and a complete game in his last start, 8 more tonight. Does it efficiently.